Our future trial of Amy Bach is sparking renewed interest in Minneapolis City Council member Jamal Osman's potential connections to the $250 million fraud case. Our Lou Raguse has been following this story from the very beginning and today obtained video of a 2021 celebration thrown in Bach's honor in which Osman accuses the Education Department of racism when they tried to stop this fraud.
This video of Amy Bach, the former executive director of Feeding Our Future, being celebrated, showered with praise, and literally awarded by the Minneapolis East African community, is being used as an exhibit in her trial by prosecutors. Part of their theory of Bach's motive for allegedly masterminding the $250 million meal fraud is that she craved what one trial witness called being treated like a god. This June 2021 celebration was held because Bach had just won a huge court ruling against the Minnesota Department of Education that prosecutors say allowed the meal fraud to continue another 6 months.
The money was immediately released. You all were paid as soon as we received it.
Along with people running alleged meal sites, the celebration was attended by State Senator Omar Fatah.
And I want to thank also Amy.
And Minneapolis City Council member Jamal Osman.
When I heard that MDE took this step to really stop feeding the kids in the middle of pandemic, my office had to do something.
In the video, Osman tells the room how he arranged a call with the MDE commissioner about their attempts to stop new meal sites.
But I'm one of those people that push back and call it what it is, which is racist tactics. I told her this money is actually from the federal. Your job is to distribute fairly to the communities that deserve.
At the time he delivered this speech, Osman's wife, Ilo Amba, was in the middle of claiming to run a meal site of her own in this small office in downtown Minneapolis that the Minnesota Attorney General in this civil complaint calls a fraudulent shell company. Public records show Amba's nonprofit Urban Advantage Services received $460,000 in reimbursements between February and November 2021. The AG shut it down, citing participation in the meal fraud scheme. What's more, testimony and evidence in Bach's ongoing trial has shown Osman and Amba signed over control of a different, dormant nonprofit they founded together called Stigma Free. Osman writing to its new board, quote, "I have seen growth during the time that I have served, and I'm confident you will continue to grow this amazing organization in my absence." The men who took over Stigma Free are charged with using it immediately to rack up more than $13 million in meal fraud across the state.
Councilmember Osman, you agreed to sit down with me and talk about this week.
Osman never returned follow-up calls or texts.
Is Councilmember Jamal Osman in the office today?
And could not be found to answer questions at City Council or at his home. Now, neither Jamal Osman nor his wife, Ilo Amba, have been charged with a crime. The U.S. Attorney's Office has not ruled out the possibility. The Attorney General's office shut down Amba's nonprofit, labeling it fraud in civil court. Jennifer.
And of course, that was back in November or so of last year. Thanks for staying on top of this story, Lou.